that we've only just now discovered that the Sahara was crisscrossed by rivers, and one huge one in particular that ran the entire breadth of North Africa. Because, the paper I mentioned says, oh, we've discovered this river we didn't know was there. But if you look on old maps going back thousands of years, all the way to some of the earliest maps we have, like even Ptolemy's world map, you see this giant continent spanning river in Africa. And my favorite rendition of this is a map done in I think 1565 by a Renaissance cartographer named Ferrando Bertelli. And he shows this river very matter-of-factly going all the way across Africa and joining with the Nile in Ethiopia. And this is significant because the ancient Greeks believed that this was the case. They believed that if you sailed up the Nile, sailing south into Ethiopia, you would find another river that you could transfer to, and then that would take you clear across the continent all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. And it's there on a map, a 400-year-old map. So, and every map that was ever drawn of Africa for thousands of years, it's only in the last couple of 100 years that this river system suddenly vanishes. And then a paper comes out in 2015 claiming to have discovered this giant river system in Africa. So how is that possible that for thousands of years we knew enough about Africa to actually draw this river on there, a river that goes, it connects several bays across the span of Africa. One in particular looks to be in the exact location where you would find the Richat structure. So, and this is exactly what they would, as Plato describes it, because he says that the capital city opened out in the south to the Atlantic Ocean. Well, that's, if you look at the Richat structure in Google Earth, you can see that there was an opening on the southern side, and that this went out into what looks to be a very large river that you can follow all the way out to the Atlantic Ocean, and it emptied out somewhere around the region of Cape Verde. So this seems like it was common knowledge. People expected to see these rivers in Africa, and suddenly it just disappears. Why?